So here's the piece that we're working on. We'll take it piece by piece, bar by bar, measure by measure. So let's look at our first measure here, and what you'll see is a half bar chord. You'll see 1/2 B, which means bar chord. You'll see a Roman numeral 7, so that means that we're going to bar chord just the treble strings, the 3rd string, the 2nd string, and the 1st string, and then the 2nd finger here on the 8th fret of the 3rd string. So we play these 2 notes like this. Doing this bar chord like this, it just basically makes it easier for us to fret those notes without having to individually do some kind of an alternate weird fingering position to make it happen. This is just the most convenient way to do it with this bar chord, this half bar chord. So for the right hand, you notice I'm striking with the thumb and resting it briefly on the 2nd string, and then the up stroke is the right here. Index, and then thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle. So this is alternating. This is what we call alternating between I and M, and P. So P, I, P, like that. That's bar number 1. Bar number 2 is still the bar chord. You see the line extends over that bar chord, or rather the 2nd bar. That means we still are engaged in that bar chord. Again. Next bar, number 3. So notice that bar chord bar over the 3rd bar is not there at this point. So that means we're done with the bar chord, we're doing something new. Next, you'll see that 7 in parentheses, that is just a ghost note. It's a continuation of the note that was played in the last measure. It just kind of lingers on. And then our 4th finger is going to be here on the 6th fret. Okay, so now our hold position is changed. We've gone from here now to here. Then our 3rd finger is also on the 6th fret, but this time on the 3rd string. So once again, 4th finger on the 1st string on the 6th fret, and 3rd finger on the 3rd string on the 6th fret. So thumb, index. Now our 1st finger is going to go on the 4th fret of the 2nd string. Index up, thumb down, middle up. Once again, bar number 3 goes like this. Again. Bar number 4, no bar chord here that we can see. What we see is a 2nd finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, and the 4th finger is on the 6th fret of the 1st string. Thumb, index, and then thumb, middle, and then thumb, index, and then thumb, middle. Let's do bar number 4 over again. So our 2nd finger is on the 5th fret of the 2nd string, and then our 4th finger is on the 6th fret of the 1st string. 1st finger on the 4th fret of the 2nd string, and then 3rd finger on the 6th fret of the 3rd string. Altogether it sounds like this. Again. Now, open index, 1st finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, up middle, then down, thumb. That's the 3rd finger on the 6th fret now. Down thumb, 1st finger on the 4th fret of the 2nd string, up middle to strike the 1st string. Again. Bar number 6, you're going to see this line, this dash line, / right before this 2, and that's a slide note, kind of out of nowhere, on the 2nd string with your 2nd finger. Where does it start? It starts anywhere you want to, really. I start it around this 3rd, 4th fret. I just kind of have my finger there, and I press it down, and I strike with the thumb, and then slide it up all the way to the 11. and then first finger on the 9th fret of the 2nd string, upstroke index with the 1st string, and then thumb, middle. Number 6 again. One more time. Bar number 7, first finger is going to be on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. I strike upward for the 1st string. 3rd finger on 6th fret. 1st finger on 4th fret of the 2nd string. Once again, bar number 7. Try it again. And then 8th bar, same kind of thing there. I slide up to the 11th fret. And then, what do we have here? 12th fret. That could be done with any finger you want. I think I've got it there with a 1st finger. You can do it with 3rd finger, whatever you want to. And then 9th fret. So let's do number 8 over again. Sorry. Now that's the first repeat. So you see that number 1 that goes over the 8th bar. Then you see the repeat sign. We're going to go all the way back to the top again. So first bar, go back to our position of a bar chord. Bar number 3, 4th finger's on the 6th fret. 3rd finger's on the 6th fret also. I just played bars 3 and 4. Bar number 5. Bar number 7. So I just played that 8th bar, but when we repeat over again, we're not going to play that 8th bar with that little bracket over it that says 1. We're going to skip that bar and go straight to bar number 9, which is this. Very similar. Sorry. And then 13th fret here on the 3rd string. And that's it. Okay, so let's give it a run through from the top. Once again, bar chord on the 1st bar. Then bar chord again, repeat. And that's it.